the time he wanted to make that move, it wasn't there anymore. What do they think about you hurting the grass before the Daytona 500? I was very careful about it, I will say. Yes, I don't think Jesse Love cares what they think about the grass. Good for him. Burn it down. Enjoy it. I mean, he got to win at Daytona. Hey, it's awesome. There's really no feeling like after this burnout, taking your helmet off, getting out, standing on the door, getting on the roof. Now, you know, we've seen this last week where there were some races that were ended immediately as crashes happened and the caution came out. We saw the Daytona 500 was allowed to race out here. I think the inconsistency there is a little frustrating at times. would like to see that sort of tighten up. I think there was a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure on the 88 coming here. Everybody wants to win a road course, but he was expected to win, and that's a different mentality when you show up to the track. And doing his first Cup start this weekend has the distraction that is, but it just doesn't matter. Nothing seems to phase this.
Those are some pretty top names.
Yeah, and Justin's become just a legend of the NASCAR Xfinity Series. He leads in so many categories and still has so many years ahead of him.
Top 10 on the all-time wins list. He's got that championship. Seems like every year he goes to the championship 4.
That's one of the best smells in all of racing, burnt tire.
First repeat winner of 2025. We had gone 5 races, 5 different winners. Allgaier changes that.
I felt like the first shot was aggressive. The payback on the next restart was mano-a-mano, but to come from 2 or 3 cars back and actually clear out the 54 was probably too much.
We talk about how things ended for Taylor Gray, truck race last fall. He was frustrated. He went and found Christian Eckes, told him what he thought. So there'll be some similar conversations after this one today.
You can see the fans waving at him. He can see them as well. You can almost hear them over the engine as well.
Second win this season for Joe Gibbs Racing. Up the second in front of Allgaier. Great day for Junior Motorsports. Sammy Smith ended up 4th. Brandon Jones completes the top 5 as Larson celebrates. 16th career win.
Though, as you mentioned, he was, and you know, I had a conversation with Danny Stockman a couple weeks ago about that aggression. He said, you know, we've been asking Jesse to be a little bit more aggressive at times, bend some fenders, use the speed of your race car, use some contact at times when it's appropriate to make position, and I think he did the right balance today and absolutely had the fastest car and deserved it. They were sunk and somehow still found a way to win this race.
Coming into today, he was tied with Dale Earnhardt, Tony Stewart, with 8 wins in the draft. Give him 9, and he's got the 2025 second win at Texas for Kyle Larson in the Xfinity Series.
Just 30-lap different tires in Charlotte. It's huge.
There was no way he was going to hold on. You could just see the grip level difference down there in 3 and 4. The 17 shot around the outside. Just so much more grip available to him on those newer tires.
Such a veteran win. It's what you expect out of Justin, but I feel like everything got thrown at this team, and they had solid stops on pit road. Justin executed every restart. I can't think of a single thing that they really did wrong tonight.
Celebrating with a home crowd.
The crowd going wild for this young rookie getting his first oval win. Man, what a thriller.
Hoping that it would all pay off. Certainly did in this situation for Nick.
Came in 26 points below the cut line.
Doesn't matter now.
And we talked later
Right.
about how many times things have gone against them in this very situation.
Yeah.
He'll be trying to go back-to-back there in the Xfinity Series. 97th win all-time for Junior Motorsports. Closing on big number 100.
He's
really got no weaknesses in his game. I think the ceiling is really high.
Here's the other thought. 2 more road courses between now and the playoffs. And so much more opportunity for Zilich to pick up some playoff points. And I'll remind you of this. When we go road racing at Watkins Glen, you know who's driving the 9? Shane Van Gisbergen. It's going to be part 3 of this duo duking it out at the front. No doubt about it. That comes your way next month. And I just got word. This race has been made official. Connor Zilich, congratulations. You've won for a 4th time in your rookie campaign.
100 wins for our team. That's a big deal. I know my sister and everybody's very emotional, and we're going to enjoy this one.
I was going to ask, what were you thinking in the closing laps when he lost the lead?
Oh, man. He's a hell of a driver. You know, he just went up there and got it back, and we got great race cars, a good race car underneath him to do what he needed to do, and so it takes a lot of us. And I want to thank the engine shop, Hendrick Motorsports Engine Shop. That's what wins races at places like this and at Dover. So thank y'all for all the hard work. They've worked hard this year, and all the support we get from HMS. It's
Thought maybe Taylor Gray was going to be the guy who had a bad pit stop at the end, but Mayer did a really good job, I think, on his juice at the end. And
what a year Connor Zilich is having. You said 6 wins, Adam. The fact that he can do it at every type of racetrack, it's been fun to watch, but he was on another level today at Watkins Glen to have guys like Van Gisbergen in the field with him, and to have the pace he did in qualifying.
Redemption for him after the way things finished here with that truck race in February.
I got to say, as we watch Connor on the right, that's hard. He watched Kyle Larson win at Texas, and I know he's going to say all the right things, but it's got to be so hard for him with the injury that he has to go out, and you're happy for your team, and I know he's happy for Parker, but it's hard as a driver to watch someone else get in your car and go out and win.
Talk a lot about co-drivers at Daytona. Unofficially, he sits 20 points behind Zilich in the regular season standings.
That's an incredible recovery. You know, when he pitted there, he was going to be maybe more than a full race behind Connor Zilich going into the final race of the regular season. That's a major comeback by the 7 of Justin Allgaier. What a season for Connor Zilich and this 88 team. We said it earlier, 19 years old and going to Cup full time. Sometimes in a lot of drivers you've seen that might be too soon, too early.
Third time a driver has won 4 in a row in Xfinity Series history, and this marks his 14th consecutive top 5 finish. That's the 2nd best all time. Mentioned Almirola not running full time, but that 19 eligible for the Owners' Championship. So this win's significant for them in that regard. Years old from Tampa, Florida.
And he mentioned that top line coming in. That's what they designed that race car for. And it really did come to them there late in the race. That became the dominant line. He was able to just stretch that lead enough to hold off those Haas factory team cars.
6 playoff drivers end up inside the top 10.
Just his confidence here. He talked about all weekend, goes and wins the pole, wins the race. That confidence parlayed into great performance.
And I don't care what your advantage is going to the Roval, you never feel comfortable, right?
Oh, no.
And now he doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, the Roval as a fan, it's a tremendous playoff race. As a driver, it's a terrible one because there's so many unknowns in the way that you would capitalize on stage points there. The one thing I'll tell you about Brandon Jones is I feel like he's put more effort in this year than he has throughout his whole career. He knew that coming back over here to Joe Gibbs Racing. in the Xfinity Series. Every single time he's in this 19 car, he's a threat to win. Won a lot of races in this, and just seems like he's enjoying it.
Around the last 2 years, non-playoff drivers have won 5 of the 11 playoff races. 4 of
Trend
those
continues.
going to Eric Almirola. 7 times a non-playoff driver has won the opening race in the round of 8 with the number 19 car.
Some donuts for the donuts.
I like it. It's a good play.
Out front of Smith. This time he's all clear. Welcome to the club, Taylor Gray. You are a winner in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And here's Jesse Love with a burnout, or as our friends at Pit Boss like to call it, the smokeout. Let it rip. You're the champ.